And tonight, our featured story is all about the emerging energy crisis with no end in sight. And this is something that we've talked about, we've been talking about, and this is something also that we knew would happen. When you go to war with Iran, the first thing they're going to do is close the Strait of Hormuz. We know that. That has literally been the dynamic for 45 years. You go to war with Iran, it's going to shut down all the energy trade coming out of the Persian Gulf, and this is a big problem. Huge problem for everybody, not just the United States, but the entire global economy. It's acutely a problem for the Persian Gulf countries, the Gulf Cooperation Council. Well, surprise, surprise, we launched our war with Iran with really no plan here, no clearly stated objectives, no mission, no plan, no strategy. To the extent that they had a plan, it was to bomb Iran very quickly, topple the government, and leave. It hasn't happened. And now they don't know what to do. They don't know where it's going to go, and they don't know how to get out of it, and they don't know how to win it. What is happening in the meantime is that the Strait of Hormuz remains closed, and there is literally no end in sight to this crisis. Today, just today, Iran began mining the Strait of Hormuz, meaning putting sea-based explosive mines in the very narrow Strait of Hormuz. They say that at least 10 mines were deployed, but it could have been more. These are very expensive and time-consuming to remove, very destructive and damaging for U.S. naval assets. At the same time, Iran launched ballistic missiles hitting 2 tankers in the Persian Gulf and also striking oil infrastructure in Bahrain and Iraq. So we've hit Iran with everything we have. We hit them with everything we got. 3,000 targets inside of Iran. And we sunk over a dozen of their ships, and we destroyed their regime targets, the supreme leader. We blew up all their ballistic missile launch platforms. There are estimates that we destroyed 85% of their missile arsenal. But day after day, Iran is still launching drones, missiles, and now mines to shut down shipping in the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. And as long as the war goes on, the strait remains closed. As long as the strait remains closed, the world economy is on the brink of collapse. And the only thing that's holding that off is the release of oil from strategic oil reserves all around the world. In the United States, they just made the decision to open that up, 200 million barrels of oil, actually closer to 300 million barrels of oil from our strategic petroleum reserve. So we're going to talk all about that tonight. We'll talk about the energy crisis. It is just a disaster. There's no other word for it. This is just a completely unmitigated disaster. It's a catastrophe. Not to be overly negative, but I don't know what the positive angle is here. Totally preventable, foreseeable, and yet we walked into it all the same. So we'll talk about that. We're also going to talk tonight